It's Connor Phillips from Cool FM. We are continuing our build-up, our coverage to the MTV EMAs with who other than the wonderful, the guys who are about to give me a round of applause, but they don't even know it yet. Snow Patrol! Yay! See, I like to start my interviews.
Applause was for us.
Yeah.
There's some of our own applause was for us.
I thought it was very well done. Have you ever had to give yourself a round of applause before like that?
I do it pretty much every day just to make myself feel better. Yeah.
I think it's just getting through the day and just kind of, well done, Tom. We've got to do all of this tomorrow again. Oh.
See, you two guys are clearly as I suppose giddy as the rest of us. It's all a bit mental, isn't it? You're here at the MTV EMAs in Belfast. What the hell?
I have no idea. We've just been talking about it all day. The city's just mental at the moment. I've never seen anything like it in Belfast, and Belfast doesn't really know itself, and. There's just kids all running about trying to find out where Justin Bieber is and banging on the doors of every car with tinted windows in the city trying to find him.
Shouting into hotel foyers going, I think it's there.
It's wild. Anybody who's driving around with any sort of tinted windows is getting a bit of hassle.
Absolutely, yeah. It's happening everywhere. And it's unless it's Justin Bieber, it's just not good enough as well. So it's like we can walk around completely immune to it all.
Yeah. It's funny because we've done other ones and we've been like in Edinburgh for it and that, and most people are just walking about going, oh yeah, MTV Awards, what an inconvenience. But here everybody seems to be going, yeah. So everybody's happy. Not just the kids, but you can see that feeling, that well-being and the feeling good about the show. It's went through everybody,
So you'll not mind if I ask Gary a couple of questions, being a local boy, and there's the Scottish tilt. You've had it. We're bringing it home now. I remember the word Park gig a number of years ago. What's that, 3 years ago now, is it? The first one?
The first one was 2007.
Whoa, that's not 3 years. That's more than 3 years ago. So that was massive. That was big, and I think it was very prophetic for you, especially in Bangor. But is this a step up? Is this the next one? Is this where you get to sort of look back and puff the chest out and say, yeah, this is mine. This is where I'm from?
Well, yeah, for sure. I can't. I mean, Ward Park for me was very, very special. It'll always live in my memory as one of the greatest days. The first one, second one was great too, but the first one, because it was the first one, will always live with me. Like, it's become part of my very being. But a night like this is great for the whole place. I mean, I think everyone feels a kind of a collective glee about the whole thing. And that's what makes it so special. It's like the whole world is looking at Belfast and it's shining back with a really happy face on it.
The way I look at it is, right, it's kind of like, when you're on holidays, right, or it's the summer holidays, right, when you were a kid and your American cousins were coming over to visit, and then when your American cousins come over to visit, you kind of like showed off about everything, going, yeah, that's where I went to school, and yeah, that's my play park. Like, you're the local boy, right, and all the big stars are like your American cousins coming over to visit for the summer. Have you had that opportunity to go, yeah, that's where I used to drink, and then that's where, or is that all tomorrow night?
That'll be tomorrow night probably, but I might be three sheets to the wind before I meet anybody, because we're obviously all up on our own in the city hall, and then it'll be the after show before I see anybody. So I might talk Belfast, and no doubt I will talk Belfast up, but goodness knows I'll be on autopilot at that stage.
He still does that with me though. Yeah. I know where you went to school, Gary. Yeah, that's the 10th time you've told me.
What about yourself, Tom, coming over here and sort of, you're kind of like taking a step back as opposed to what Gary's doing, because this is his home place. What does it feel like, sort of from an outsider looking in?
Well, obviously, we played in Belfast quite a lot, and
quadrillions of times at this stage.
It's always exciting when we're playing here, and you can, get the feeling off the rest of the guys that they're excited to be home, but never quite known the city to be in its sort of state of almost frenzy at the moment, so it's just excitement going right through the city, and you've got to feed off of that, I think.
Right, so you're not going to have too much trouble tomorrow. Okay, it all starts, you're on the stage in front of not the crowd in Ward Park in Bangor where you're from, but you're in Belfast City Hall looking out not only on a crowd of, I think it's 15,000, you're looking out over the world. Is it your most nerve-wracking experience, do you think?
Well, it is when you put it like that.
No pressure at all, Gary. The world is going to be watching you outside Belfast City Hall.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, insert chasing cars here. It's
good song that. Do you ever really good? You should sing that someday.
You know what? I'll check it out online. See if I can get it for free somewhere. I'm not nervous. I'm just so excited. I've never been more excited about anything. I can't wait. I'm vibrating myself. It's infecting me, you know, more than anything. It's just the atmosphere here. Because, I mean, I keep coming back to it. I keep saying it. I've said it so many times today, but there's never been anything like this. Good.
I'm glad that it's the atmosphere that's making you vibrate, because I wasn't quite sure what was going on there. So at least we know now what it is. Lads, I tell you,
sure.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Obviously, I haven't sold millions of albums and nobody knows me. But tomorrow I get, I suppose, a chance of a lifetime for me. I've been asked by MTV to be the red carpet caller and introduce all you stars onto the red carpet to the media and to the world and for MTV. So how would you like me, in an ideal world, to introduce Snow Patrol if they're walking onto that red carpet right now? And don't say, ladies and gentlemen, here's Snow Patrol.
I'd like you to smarten up for a start.
Well, the suit's sorted, right? The suit's sorted.
I thought it would be. I thought you'd go for the suit, yeah.
Right. Okay. So take it that I'm smart and suited up, right?
And I don't know. Maybe get the camera call and the everybody's attention first, and then just rip into it, and make it lengthy.
But rip into what? What am I ripping into? What am I saying about Snow Patrol?
Journalist, do you think?
I'm not a journalist. I'm not agent who talks crap on the radio sometimes.
Did you just sneak in here then?
Presenter more than journalist. So Gary, would you have anything that particularly you would like to be said about you? Almost an epitaph.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bieber's dad, Gary Lightbody.
Love him. Well, I think it'd be a nice way to start the night. The man who is responsible for Justin Bieber.
Yes, no, that kid has an awful lot of weight on his shoulders. Let's leave off him. He's doing a great job. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like we should just be. You should just do what you're doing for everyone else. Let's make this a socialist red carpet.
I think I'm going to have to leave it at that point, lads. All I can say is don't be nervous tomorrow in front of, I think, the approximately 600 million people in front of your home crowd in front of Belfast City Hall. Don't be nervous.
I'm not.
There's a smell of turnips here at the moment. I'm not quite sure what that is. Lads, listen, thanks so much for taking the time to have a chat with us. Good luck with it. It is just an absolute honour, privilege to be here as part of it. Great to talk to you as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to offer, not only us, but the rest of the world as well. So this is me, Connor Phillips, for Cool FM, for the MTV EMAs. And these boys are now going to give themselves a round of applause as an outro to this interview. Hey! Thank you, lads.